Black-tip sharks like these share the waters of the coral triangle with a cetacean known for its hearty appetite, the sperm whale. And also with the sperm whale's distant cousin, the dolphin, a marine mammal who's no slouch in the appetite department either. They may be enthusiastic eaters, but they don't exactly enjoy their food in any way we might understand. You see, just about all vertebrates enjoy 5 primary tastes: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami, except that is for cetaceans such as dolphins and whales. New research has revealed that at some point in their evolutionary journey, they lost the ability to perceive anything but salt. Scientists believe this took place between 53 million years ago, at the point when whale ancestors, Pachycetidae, took to the seas, and 36 million years ago, when they split into 2 groups, toothed and baleen whales. Then again, if you swallow your food instead of chewing it, perhaps not having a sense of taste isn't such a great loss. What about underwater vision? All you need to do is hold your head underwater for a few seconds, and you'll see that our eyes are not adapted for vision underwater. No, they've evolved for viewing in air. Everything is a blur underwater, right? That's because light rays bend when they travel from one medium to another, from air to water. Water refracts light at roughly the same degree as the cornea of the human eye, which effectively eliminates our ability to focus. Fish eyes are more spherical in shape, allowing them to focus under the waves. In many cases, they're also sensitive to a larger range of the color spectrum, including ultraviolet light. As light passes through deeper and deeper waters, more color is absorbed and diluted. The water filters out the color red at first, then yellow, then green, and then violet. The color blue is the last to go. And yet, as recent studies show, ultraviolet light penetrates far deeper into the water than used to be thought. Could this be the reason why so many fish are so very colorful? That while their colors might, to the human eye, be muted by the ocean depths, to a fish with ultraviolet sight, these creatures still stand out as bright and beautiful. The answer appears to be yes. In some cases, many coral reef fish, for example, are brightly hued, coming in a dazzling array of colors. The harlequin tuskfish, mandarin fish, coral trout, regal angelfish, and stoplight parrotfish all spring to mind. Scientists believe that some fish use their brightly colored skins to attract a mate. But, as with so much in nature, it's more complicated than that. For color is also employed by some fish as a warning system, a warning to back off and stay away. Lionfish, for example, are thought to utilize their brightly colored bodies to communicate to other animals that it's best to stay away from them, and more especially, their highly venomous spines. Then again, there are instances when fish like to blend in with their surroundings. Literally, it's called cryptic coloring, and it enables some species of fish to camouflage themselves. A predator, like the great white shark, might seem like the last customer who would need to hide itself away. But the great white, along with many other open sea fish, uses counter shading to camouflage itself on a regular basis. But one of the strangest and most effective underwater senses is known as echolocation. This is very much what it sounds like in a way, being able to locate something because of its echo. It's also known as sonar, which humans have studied and replicated, for example, for use in submarines in naval warfare. This is a system for detecting objects underwater by emitting a sound pulse. And then, being able to detect and measure it upon its return to find out where something is, its size, and so on. Call it seeing with sound, because in effect, that's what it is. Dolphins use echolocation all the time. Like all toothed whales, dolphins have specialized fat located in their jaws which conveys sound waves from the ocean to their ears. They use echolocation to crater feed, meaning to find prey underneath the sand, because unlike other senses, echolocation can penetrate or see through solid matter. It's a primary sense for dolphins and other species of toothed whales. That's right, a dolphin is also a type of whale, a type of toothed whale, to be precise. Other varieties of toothed whales include sperm whales, killer whales, and beaked whales. All of these creatures use sonar, or echolocation, to guide them through the oceans, to communicate, and to detect prey. As you'll recall, the distant, 50 million years plus distant ancestors of whales were actually land-dwelling mammals, who probably saw things quite well in the open air. Echolocation helped them adapt to life underwater. Navigating the open ocean, with its shifty currents and expansive water, for most animals is no easy feat. But sea turtles have to face up to the challenge. There are 7 species of sea turtles found in the oceans all around the world. They spend their first few years floating in the open sea, where they feast on jellyfish and other creatures. But at some point, they need to find their way to the beach to breed. And it's not just any beach. They return to the one they were born on. How they actually do this is still being debated, but it's thought they may use the Earth's magnetic field as a cue, and perhaps their sense of smell plays a role as well. On this stretch of South American shoreline, an olive ridley turtle clambers slowly up the beach. This female adult is about to lay a clutch of eggs. Over 100 eggs can be deposited in a nest at any one time. Once the eggs are buried, the adult returns to the water. After incubating for over 45 days, hatchlings emerge to begin a perilous journey. They race to the water's edge. But vultures with a taste for turtle are patrolling. And even when they reach the sea, it's still not safe. few hatchlings make it to the feeding grounds in the open ocean. It could be why the olive ridleys have a remarkable nesting strategy. In a spectacular mass nesting get-together known as an arivada, thousands of females come ashore simultaneously to lay eggs. How the females know the time is right is unknown. They may release a scent that cues the start, but with no conclusive answer, the arivada continues to be one of nature's great secrets. On Animal Super Senses, we've taken you from the surface to the depths of the seven seas to seek out the treasures below. From the tiny, colorful fish of the coral reef to the mighty sperm whale, we've explored how these creatures hear the vast beauty of the ocean world. It could make you wonder why our ancestors ever came out of the water in the first place. Just be sure we'll come to our senses again next time on Animal Super Senses. There.